Tim, that was a fun end to proceedings. Is Zach's hand all right?
Yeah, he'll be assessed overnight and hopefully he'll be right to carry on tomorrow.
What did you make of that? Obviously, it was a slow build of a day, but it got a bit spicy out there at the end, a bit of fun.
Yeah, it's good. It's always exciting to see both sides animated towards the end. Not sure what they were complaining about when Shubman Gill's lying down getting a massage sort of middle of the day yesterday. So, it's obviously part of the game. You're near the end of the day, and it's an exciting way to finish the day.
And it's always exciting when, very rare teams finish level scores and probably pretty happy with that when they were 5 down.
Yeah, I think it was been a great 3 days of cricket. Probably a little bit more old-fashioned sort of Test cricket the first couple of days, but I think the way the guys kept the energy up with the ball and were able to dismiss India level scores, and we're heading into a great sort of shootout over the next couple of days.
And you've played here a few times. You know roughly what the script is around here. Does it look like the pitch is starting to offer a bit, and maybe the game will advance on in these next few sessions?
I think we saw today as the bowlers sort of tore it away. There's moments there where there's a bit on off for the ball, but we also saw with batters that were in, it was nice to bat as well. So I think with 3 very hot days and another good day forecast tomorrow, there should be a little bit of deterioration throughout the surface at some stage.
We've got a Will in all the sides. Go ahead, Will.
Hey, Tim. It seemed like kind of emotions bubbled over a little bit there. Have you felt, has there been a sense that that's kind of building towards that kind of flashpoint in this series so far, or has relations been quite friendly?
No, I think it's been a great series so far. I think both sides have played some good cricket and in a good spirit. And I think tonight was just a bit of energy towards the end of the day. It's been a long 3 days, and it was good to see the energy still there from both sides.
And can we just get an update on Shoaib Bashir? He was on the boundary, sat down for a long time today. Looked like he might come out and bowl again. What's the situation with his finger?
Yeah, he'll be fully assessed overnight, and I'm sure there'll be an update in the morning on how Shoaib's finger is pulled up. So yeah, at the moment it's with the medical staff, and they'll be I'm sure there'll be more on that tomorrow.
Mel, go ahead.
Matt. How do you think England might play this situation? It's obviously very different to the first 2 tests where they were chasing, and now they're in that difficult position of, what do they do? Do they go for it? Do they offer them something? Or because they batted very differently, obviously, in the first innings.
Yeah, I think we batted the conditions on day one. You also had a lot more time, and the guys sort of adapted to those conditions. But with only 2 days left, I'm sure they'll again assess conditions. We'll chat about it now as a side, and then come out tomorrow with a plan on how we want to go about the next couple of days.
Matt, and then we'll go to the far side.
Hi Tim. With Shoaib's finger, obviously it's his non-bowling hand, I think. So is it giving him discomfort? Was it like a worry about getting hit again while fielding? What was the thinking to not come back on if it would not affect his actual bowling, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I think just to, get an understanding of how bad it is. Obviously, his left hand, he had an issue with his right finger in the test against Zimbabwe. So I think, just to treat what it is and hopefully be right in the second innings.
Yeah. And Jofra, it must have been pretty. How would you sum up his overall performance? I guess it must have been pretty good to see him back up today with an even quicker spell.
Yeah, it's great to see him. It's exciting. You see the crowd love to see him charge in and to see him run in and bowl that spell today with a 70 overall ball and touch 90 plus mile an hour for most of those balls throughout that spell was exciting. So he's put a lot of hard work in over the years to get back to Test cricket, and it's great to see him back out there. And as a side, it's great to have someone like him on your side, and obviously with the crowd as well. It's great for people to be able to see a guy with the talent and the skill he's got on show. So it's a great to see him back to Test level.
Tim, just on Ben Stokes, did Baz sort of dispatch you down at one point to have a little word with him and say enough's enough for this spell?
No, just seeing how he's going. I think we saw he is in some unbelievable rhythm, steaming in, and as good a rhythm as I've seen him for a long time. He's again worked hard on his body to get his body back, and to see him touching 90 mile an hour as well is pretty handy. So I think he's a tough man to get the ball out of his hand when he's got rhythm like that. But no, just down there to check and see how he's getting on. And it's been hot, but he's a he's a guy that's he loves those types of the times of the game where the game's in the balance, and he's obviously in some pretty good rhythm as well.
Could I just get you to talk a bit about the dismissal of Reddy as well? Sort of seemed to get some extra bounce from nowhere, really.
Yeah, he's a cricketer that makes things happen, doesn't he? And I think he just when he's got the ball and he's got the rhythm like that, he's able to find stuff from nothing at times. And I think there's an example of that. He bowled a few Jeffers throughout that spell, and like I said, at good clip as well, and sort of cracked it open there for us. But even in the middle of that spell before lunch, he was touching 90 mile an hour, and then to produce a run out like he did for Pant, and sort of open and end up just before lunch as well. So he's just one of those cricketers that makes things happen.
Mike, and then finish here.
Tim, without pointing fingers at one side or the other, is it acceptable that we've lost 30-odd overs of playing time over the first 3 days of this Test match? We've had drinks breaks taking 8 minutes, and a change of ball seems to take forever. Is it acceptable to people who've paid 150, 160 quid a ticket to lose that proportion of their prescribed entertainment, shall we say?
Yeah, it's never ideal, I don't think, but it's obviously been hot, so there's been probably more drinks than usual. There's been a number of stoppages with the ball. Also, DRS takes its time. There's a number of stoppages, but yeah, to I guess lose that much, it's probably at the extreme level.
Tim, can you talk about what kind of a conversation you're having, especially in these kind of wickets with fast bowlers? It's very, very close to or likely like subcontinent kind of wickets. And what's your view on the ball? The way, we are getting the ball is going to change on 64 balls, 46 balls. It's keep on changing. So as a bowler, you played a lot of cricket here. Is it surprising for you?
Yeah, the Duke Bulls obviously has a history of being a ball that sort of offers a bit for the bowlers throughout the innings, but we've seen obviously this year with the batch this year, they tend to have gone out of shape and soft at times. So that's frustrating, I think, for everyone. But on the surface like that, I think we saw throughout the guys kept bringing the energy. Guys are smacking the wicket as hard as they can and creating chances throughout. So I think particularly probably from Ben Stokes' spell before lunch through the afternoon, I think the guys were exceptional, and the energy they brought on a pretty good surface. So I think to toil away and get the rewards later in the day was pretty good.